Hey guys, how's it going? It's Baggins here, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new game Scavengers, which is set to release tomorrow, as of this video going out, in early access. We're going to be talking about how you can get access to the game, and also, very briefly, what is Scavengers. So if you're interested in a particular part of the video, I will be putting in the description down below timestamps so you can scrub along and see the relevant information that you want to see. But first and foremost, what is Scavengers? So Scavengers is a 60-player squad-only battle royale, similar to Apex Legends in that basic format, but it differs quite a bit in that it has a heavy focus on PvE as well as PvP. So that means player versus environment. So whereas the goal in something like Apex or Warzone is to simply kill all the other players and be the last one standing, in Scavengers you're trying to gather data on a hostile planet and then get to the dropship towards the end of the match and escape with the data. The team with the most gathered data at the end of the game wins. However, you can still sort of get yourself out and come in like second or third, so it's not as if there's only like one winner in your standard battle royale. Now, of course, you can be shooting at the other teams as well to get their data, so there is a heavy, PvP focus. But there's also big elements of survival in the game as well. There is a warmth meter, so you've got to keep reasonably warm. There's going to be storms that pass over the planet pretty frequently that will chill you and potentially kill you. Alongside that, there's also food. You will need to eat food to keep your stamina topped up. There's going to be bandits. There's going to be scourge zombies. There's going to be alien bear creatures from what I've seen, mini bosses, and of course, other players all out there to kill you as well. So there is a lot of stuff that's trying to kill you in Scavengers. But if you do die, they have this cloning system in the game, so if you die but your teammates are still alive, you will be recloned. I'm not sure exactly how long this process takes, but effectively you can redeploy infinitely in the game, so sort of like the Gulag from Warzone, except you don't even need to fight another player. Just as long as your team can stay alive, you will be recloned and then you'll get to deploy back onto the planet, which certainly makes me feel like 60 players is going to feel a lot more like, 100 players, because everybody's coming back over and over again, and this is kind of something that we haven't quite seen before in other battle royales. It's just the emphasis is on your team staying alive. The game also features a crafting system as well, so you're going to be able to gather scrap on the planet, which you can then use to craft your favorite weapons and abilities. With the weapons and abilities, there's also a class system as well, so I think at the start from early access, there's going to be 7 different classes you can play, or 7 different explorers. You'll get 3 as default. The other 4 you will have to buy with chips, which are like an in-game currency, but from what I understand, you will be able to earn chips just by playing the game. So again, similar to Apex, where you could pay for the classes, I imagine you'll probably be able to buy chips with real game money, but you can also just earn them by completing challenges and, generally winning matches and stuff like that. Alongside the classes, the survival aspects, the crafting, you've also got talents and loadouts as well. So sort of somewhere in between Call of Duty Warzone and Realm Royale, I guess, we have a talent system, which seems to be that you slowly unlock more talents as you play the game. So there's like an in-game progression system. Honestly, there's a lot of aspects to this game that I'm really excited for. It seems to draw in multiple aspects from other games that I really enjoyed, like Hyperscape, being able to revive your team as long as you're in the game. And then we've got the talent system and classes from Realm Royale. We've got the gunplay and general overall aesthetic, looking a bit like Apex Legends. Scavengers to me is looking like it could be very promising. And if you guys are interested, if what I'm describing so far sounds exciting to you, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, as we're going to be uploading a lot of Scavengers content as we continue to check the game out over the next couple of weeks while early access happens. Now, speaking of early access, how exactly do you get into the game? So previously you were able to sign up on their website. However, I think by the time this video goes live, signups will not be available anymore. But as with a lot of early access game launches and battle royale launches and just games in general, they are going to be doing Twitch drops as a way to get access to the game as well. So yeah, the good old-fashioned go and watch a streamer play the game for several hours and hope that you get the drop added to your account. That will be happening, and of course I will be live, so if you guys are looking for a stream to watch, you want to check out some gameplay and get a chance at grabbing the game for yourself for free. It is a free-to-play game, by the way. I never mentioned this up until this point. I will be putting a link to my stream in the description down below. We're going to be live for several hours every day, probably for like the next week or so. If there's any further systems that you need to sort of connect your accounts together, make sure to just ask in the stream. I'll probably have a bunch of commands set up. But yeah, as of recording right now, that's the only way I currently know you can get access to the game is via the Twitch drop system. It's important to mention that the game is currently only on PC, so the early access will just be PC only for Steam and the Epic Game Store. I believe a console release is planned for later on, but there's no specific specific date set on that yet. However, there's no harm in sort of getting yourself familiar with the game, you know, paying attention to some gameplay. If it seems like it's going to be something that would be interesting for you guys and you want to check it out on console, maybe you can sort of scout out some advanced strategies, figure out which classes you want to play and which ones you want to unlock first. Yeah, ultimately, it's got to be said, I'm pretty excited for this game. In a sort of drought of games right now for me, Scavengers looks like it has a lot of potential. So let me know what you guys are thinking about the game in the comments down below. Once again, if you want to tune in and get yourself access to the game through the Twitch drop system, I will be putting a link to my stream in the description down below. Make sure to subscribe if you want more future content from me on Scavengers or anything else in particular. And yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one.